legendary test of athleticism and endurance coming to Illinois for the first time.
The Ironman long distance triathlon is a 1.2-mile swim followed by a 56-mile bike ride, then a 13.1-mile run.
That's it.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah,
we just learned this week it's going to be happening in Rockford in 2025, 2026, and 2027. So we're joined tonight by Ironman Regional Marketing Manager Joel Feinberg, Lindsay Arellano from the Rockford Area Visitors Bureau, and triathlon coach Chris Navin, did I get it right? Navin. Yeah. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for having
me. We were saying in the break, they're like, well, this is only 70.3.
Yeah, just
I'm like,
half,
are you kidding me?
Right.
That's so
right.
hard.
70.
Yeah, Lindsay, I just want to start with you. Rockford must be thrilled.
We are so thrilled. We are excited. We're celebrating. What an opportunity for us to land Ironman in our city and to show it off to the world.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So let's talk about how does an athlete prepare. I mean, Rob, myself, Larry, we were thinking about it. We were getting into it. But then we thought the preparation, it really is like a full-time job.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be, though.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, yeah, it does if you want to survive.
I mean, it's hard, though.
We always encourage people to not think of it like, work or something hard that you need to do, but something fun.
Okay.
It's all about joining, a triathlon community. There's a lot of clubs, working with a coach, and making the whole training experience part of the journey. So that the finish line, the race day, is just a victory lap.
I asked who's run an Ironman or I don't know, is that the right word, or I say performed one? I don't know. Both of you have, gentlemen?
Yes.
Yeah? Now, Lindsay, you going to do it now that they're coming to...
I mean, I want to.
Right?
I would do it, but I think I have to work.
Yeah, right. You probably have to work. Tell me about the race and why Rockford?
So actually, Rockford was very easy. So we had kind of an opening in our schedule in the Midwest, and a lot of triathletes. Chicago is one of the largest triathlon markets. Right. Chicago and Northern Illinois are one of the largest triathlon markets, and we really needed to put something here that's going to get everybody excited, especially first-timers, but also a lot of our veterans, and get them excited for a local event. And what better place than Rockford with the Rock River, 1.2 miles, downriver swim with the current. So great for everybody coming out there. Bike ride's going to go northwest of Rockford up through Rockton and South Beloit and then back. And then the run is literally 13.1 miles multi-loop on the Rock River on the running trail.
Yep. I think our location is great. We're only 60 miles from O'Hare, 90 miles from downtown Rockford. We can pull a ton of people. From Madison, we're an hour, Milwaukee, an hour and a half. So
people might even fly in. So tell me about, you've done it before. I've done a 5K. Woohoo! Yeah. All right.
It's been a while for me. I don't even think I can say that.
I've done lots of 5Ks, but what is the psyche when you do it? How does it feel when you finally complete it? And why do you even do it?
I think just for many, for me, it was just presented as a challenge. I've always been an endurance athlete my whole life.
Okay.
Being local here in the Chicago area, and just, it was time for me to kind of take that next big step. And what better way than to take on an Ironman, and that's what I did.
Wow. Chris, how do you coach something like this? Because the preparation, if it's like a marathon, and we've talked to a lot of Chicago marathon runners, they prepare all year, and there's a technique to it, right? You kind of get to that limit, but you don't go quite 26 miles. I mean, there's different strategies.
Wow. Yeah.
How do you coach something like this?
Yeah, there's some basic fundamentals, and there's a lot of really good training plan tools and whatnot that can guide you on training. Ironman's actually partnered with TriDot, which is Ironman's training plan tool. And that guides you using AI algorithms, analyzing your training to guide you perfectly on what to do, so you don't do too much, you don't do too little. So training has become a lot easier. But yeah, generally on the swim, you build up volume. You tend to do a little bit of over distance training for the swim and the bike, but you don't need to on the run. And then you put it all together on race day. We joke around, the race day is the one day in your life where you can eat and drink as much as you want while you're competing, and you lose weight at the end of the day because you're burning so many calories through the whole day.
That's inspiration. A couple of questions. Are we coachable? Second question, what is a good time? And, how important is the visuals along the way? How inspirational is that?
Yeah. There's a lot. So usually we recommend that people plan out at least about 4 months. If you're a first timer, maybe a little bit more. just to give yourself time to gradually build up the training. And in Chicago, with this race being in June, that means you'll be starting pretty much around the beginning of the year, so you can use that New Year's motivation to get yourself going. And usually for most people, it's the swim is the hardest part.
Really?
So learning, swim technique to get really good with that, that's usually for most, but some people come with a swim background. Ironman also has partnered with, TriDot has what they call a pool school. We have 2 of them actually coming up here in Chicago, where it's a weekend swim camp, basically. And you get coaches that look at your swim technique and guide you on how to do it.
Going downstream, Lindsay's a good.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it really
Yes.
is. How will Rockford shape this? Because it will be a great place. As we mentioned, it's growing. It's close to Chicago. You've got to be ready to take advantage of the publicity.
We are ready to take advantage. Like you said, we're going to have international visitors. We're going to have people from across the nation come out. A lot of times people from Chicago don't come out, but we're just an hour, outside of downtown. And we have a beautiful river. The back drop is the river and the scenery itself. It's going to be beautiful, and we're going to welcome everyone.
How long does it take, though? What is a good time?
The professionals.
So our
Just for the
pros,
spectators, and how long
we'll have a
we're gonna stand out there.
local pro who lives in Rockford.
Okay.
Erica, she'll they do it between 3 hours and 30 minutes and 4
Okay,
hours.
that's not bad.
Is that the full one?
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's the 70.
That's the 70.
70.3.
Okay.
Right, the half one.
Okay. I was like,
That's
my
not
So and you have just under 8.5 hours to complete.
8.5 hours.
Yep.
And
to
will
do
you
it.
come out there and have
Yes.
signs and
Yes.
encourage
It's a
everybody?
very spectator-friendly course.
Is there anybody you would suggest not to do it?
Anyone can do it.
And you can do it. Okay. All right, Rob.
It's our mantra. Anything is possible.
We'll start in January. They told that'll be our New Year's resolution.
We
How
have
about
8,
that?
we have 8.5 hours. We'd be on.
That's a good
We'd be on the
time, I
back end of
think.
that.
And there is a relay option just in case you want to kind of
that's
dip your
great.
toe in the water and split it among friends.
Oh,
We got
that's
Larry.
it.
We can tag team it.
We're there.
One last thing, more information. I think a lot of people are going to see this and be like, that's something I want to do for the first time. I think I can do it. I want to be a part of that. Where do they go to get more information? And is it going to sell out, or will there be a cap?
So you can go to Ironman.com
Okay.
and search for the race, Ironman 70.3 Rockford, Illinois, and it'll come up, and we have the race site for that. And we'll have all the information listed, where to go in Rockford and what to do, how to find a coach, kind of walks you through. But yes, the plan, this race probably will sell out. General registration opens up on Monday, July 1st.
This
at
Monday?
noon.
Okay, all right.
So
Got a weekend to think about it.
it will sell very quickly because of how large this market is and all the triathletes. But also now people have a place to go that's close.
Yep.
Did you do something nice for yourself when you completed it?
Besides taking on some IV fluids, I drank beer. I'm a beer guy, celebrated with beer.
What about you? What's the celebration when you do it?
Yeah, eat whatever you want.
Yes.
Now, that's a good time.
What I like to do when I finish is actually go back out and spectate and cheer on, because the
Yeah.
unique thing about Ironman is the people who finish towards the end, like at the end of the day, actually end up getting the most people coming out and
Yes.
cheering for them, and that's a really
The
cool thing to
encouragement.
spectate. and
You see it, and it is beyond inspirational
Yeah.
to see the people who will be a part of it. We can't wait for it. We hope we can find some local stories to tell here. It starts Monday. Sign up.
Right.
I'm,
What do you think?
I'm out.
Think about
I'm
it.
just going to tap out right now.
So the relay?
I don't. Yeah, maybe the relay.
The relay sounds good because when the Olympics come on, everybody goes out and does whatever they think they can do the Olympics wise. So this is kind of
Your energy is palpable.
Right.
If I can feed off that, I think we're in.
We can do the relay. I'm a
we're
team.
in.
Yep, dream team.
Well, we do have.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
I'll sign both of you up because we actually have an indoor triathlon just a couple blocks away from here, and that's a great starting point.
step.
Do something small, something that can easily commit to. It's like doing a 5K.
I mean, I'm a paddy diver, so I when I got my scuba diving license, I had to do it in the water, and I survived.
Yeah.
That I can do this.
I think you
part
could.
covered.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
you
can
could.
do
Oh,
this.
stop with the
We're-
wing. Stop with the wing.
I'm not speaking French. Okay.
3 years it's here, right? 26,
Yeah.
27, 28. Good luck. Or is it 25? So I want to make sure I get
We
it right.
got time.
25,
25, 26, 27.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a lot of time.
All right, we got a lot of
22nd.
time.
We'll go for the the 27th. Thanks to the three of you, and best of luck
Yes,
to you.
it's
It's so great
been
to
an
hear.
honor and a pleasure
Rockford
talking
doing,
to you.
doing
I'm
something.
encouraged to get moving.
Here it is, debuts June 22nd, 2025. Registration, as we mentioned, it opens on Monday.
Okay.
Get motivated. We have a link on our website, abc7chicago.com, and good luck if you decide to do
Right.
it.
And
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.